Hello, everyone. My name is Jackie, and I'm one of the librarians here for the City of Chula Vista. Let me be the first to say to welcome back, and what I mean by that is that the Civic Center is now open to the public. Yay! Yes, same hours as before, Monday through Thursday, 10 to 8. Friday, Saturdays, 10 to 5. Sundays, 1 to 5. And all I can say I know from our end, we are so happy and relieved to finally be seeing some of the public again. I think we got kind of tired of our faces over the past year, but it feels good for us to get back to the services that we were able to offer before and to see some of the friendly people on a regular basis. So please stop by when you can, say hi. We still would have to observe some restrictions regarding COVID protocol. They're not bad. We'll do this step by step, and slowly but surely we're going to get back to the way we were before. And but for now, we're so happy that we have this opportunity to see you again. Okay, so this video basically, I wanted to celebrate another event that happens during the month of May. We just got through Mother's Day, so happy belated Mother's Day to all you wonderful moms here and in spirit. So thank you for all you've done. Thank you. But this event, it's called Celebrating Older Americans Month. Yeah, we know who we are, right? And basically, I wanted to do this, especially after this year of reflection and what we had to endure, how we got through it, what we learned, the goods and the bads. So I threw a few questions out to some folks who were generous enough to give me some answers. And if you would like to share your story after watching this video, please feel free. Go to our website, send me an email, post something. I would love to hear what you had to say. So the first question that I asked was, what would you tell your 20-year-old self? If you were to look back on everything, what would you tell your 20-year-old self? One person said, just do it. Just do it. Yes, go for it. Your metabolism will slow down dramatically. Start eating healthy now. Yes, not only does metabolism take over, but so does gravity. Yes. Don't worry so much. Keep working hard and take advantage of the opportunities that come your way, and they always will. Yep, opportunities are always there. Do not be so stressed out, especially with things out of your control. Word to the wise right there. Embrace the journey ahead of you. Above all, learn to be patient and let things come to you. Patience will be your saving grace. Wow. That's a pretty deep one. Do not date X person. They didn't name a name. They didn't give a name. They just said, do not date this person. Along the lines, you should have kissed that boy, not that other boy. Yeah. Sometimes those lessons, you just have to get through them sometimes. This one, it's really heartfelt. I love it. What would you tell your 20-year-old self? Don't make your mom cry. No. Instead, listen to her and tell her you love her. Great sounding advice, especially coming from a weekend celebrating wonderful moms. Good one. That also goes along with the second question. What do you think your 20-year-old self would tell you now? Well, this person, I would imagine, had a lot of love in his or her heart, and knowing that your mother loved you no matter what. Yeah. That, your 20-year-old self would say, your mom loves you no matter what. What do you think your 20-year-old self would tell you now? So the person said, hey, you did okay, and you survived a lot. Yeah. I would thank myself for developing more self-confidence and self-forgiveness. Nice. And this person wrote, saying what their 20-year-old self would say. I think she'd be really amazed and incredulous at how far I've come and how much I've matured in the last 15 years. Yeah, we all grow. We're all growing. What do you think your 20-year-old self would tell you now? Hey, you did okay. I think so. Yeah. Make the most of your time. You served others and you've kept calm. I want to meet that person because I'm still working on keeping calm. Yeah. The goals and dreams you have still matter, and it's not too late. You're not too old to still reach for your dreams, and maybe you have new goals, and that's not wrong either. So every day is a great opportunity. The third and last question I asked was, what lessons have you learned from the tough times in your life, and how have those experiences made you stronger? Well, this answer was perseverance pays off. Next answer, the tough time or sadness or darkness won't last. Those feelings are temporary and will pass on. There will be good and happy times again. Nurture the relationships that matter the most. Those people will be there when you need them, and the time will come when you'll be able to walk with them in their tough time. What lessons have you learned? It will pass. Nothing lasts forever. True. True. Hang in there. I like this one. What lessons have you learned from the tough times in your life? I've learned to manage my emotions that used to run rampant in my 20s, no matter how difficult life becomes. Like Buddha and the existentialists, I believe that there is pain inherent in life, that there is an emptiness that needs to be faced and cannot be avoided. This is oddly comforting to me in times of turbulent change and personal tragedy. I face the tough times head on and meditate on the impermanence of my life and all human existence. This sounds so dark, but I am truly a happy person, and I feel free of the need to control my life and the lives of others. It's liberating. Wow. Thank you for that answer. That's a good one. That's a great one. What lessons have you learned from the tough times in your life? The tough times bring out the most wonderful of people. Lord knows I needed each and every person in my network to get through the challenges. Without a strong heart, no healing would have been possible, and no compassion would have been there for those that needed me to be their support. So kind of falls along the lines of the other one. What lessons have you learned? This is a nice one. Your self-talk should be the same talk you give to your best friend. You're not abusive, sarcastic, or demeaning to your friends. So why should you do the same with yourself? And what lessons have you learned from the tough times? You have to have bad experiences to appreciate the good ones. And the lessons I learned have been to be more careful and to think twice before I do things. Wow, and this is just a snippet of the stories that people reflect on and think about what they've gone through and what they want to share for the younger generation. So I'm asking you these 3 questions. 1, what would you tell your 20-year-old self? 2, what do you think your 20-year-old self would tell you now? And 3, what lessons have you learned from tough times in your life? And how have those experiences made you stronger? Thank you so much for joining me today. And it's one thing to see me behind a camera here, but hopefully you can come by and say hi to us. We'd love to say hi to you. And welcome back. Welcome back. Take care.